recording now. Shoot, now that I've gone through all of that stuff. But basically, I'm gonna get in touch with all of the uplines to make sure that everyone is in active status, and that's not again, that's not against anybody. But if you're gonna push for Emerald, you need to be an active coach. If you're not an active coach, then you're not serious about your business. Period. Like, there's no other way to say it. I want to work with those who want it and those who are pushing. So active is the most important step. And then, watching the videos. The videos are important. The videos, if you get a job anywhere, they're going to send you through 2 weeks of training or however long of training. Consider that your 2 weeks of training. No one's going to let you start without some kind of training. So that's it for you. And the 7-day quick start. Like I said before, everyone has to upload their 7-day quick start into, or screenshot it or whatever, into the group for proof that it's been done. So just know that those will be a requirement. And like I said, participation will be a requirement. If you do not participate, I will remove you from the group. I want people who are serious about this business, who are ready to move forward in this business. And I know that we have lives and jobs and kids and all of those things, and having homework assignments don't always work out. Well, if you can't do the homework assignments, then are you going to do the other things that it takes to build this business? Quick, simple, they don't take a whole lot of time, but you have to do them. Easy to do, easy not to do. So anyway, I'm excited about this. I hope that it goes well. If it does go well, then it's probably something that I'm going to do every month. Every month I'll do the 10 Days to Emerald to get people moving forward in their business and out of their comfort zones. So, all right. That's enough of that, unless anybody has any questions about the Emerald group.
I think I'm going to need the Emerald group.
No, you're not. All right. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was our call with Carl Deichler today. The man is nothing short of amazing. I don't know where he gets all of this energy and drive from, but he blows me away and just sets me on fire every time that I hear him speak. He's an incredible man. He has such integrity and such heart for this business. And I just want to hug him. I want to hug him. So anyway, the call today that I was on was for Success Club. So a lot of it was geared towards that, but really it was about a leadership objective, being a leader in your own business. He was like, yeah, I'm the CEO of this company. You're the CEO of your business. And it was like, yikes. Yeah, I am. And he said one of the things that he set out to do this year in Beachbody was to be an objective, or to experience the company as a coach would experience the company, or as a customer would experience the company. So each Saturday morning he would sit down and he would go through a different aspect of the websites or whatever advertising they were doing, or anything that a coach could get to, the back office, all of those things. He went through all of that stuff objectively, just kind of like this is how a customer would see it, this is how a new coach would see it. And he said he found so many just minute things wrong, grammar mistakes, typos, wrong pictures with wrong stories, just little things. He said little things that some people might not notice, but a lot of people probably did, and was like, how is this company letting this happen? How is this going through? And he said that he was getting mad and sending these emails and was like, how is this happening? We're this kind of company, and we have this name, and we have typos of wrong pictures and yada yada yada. And he was like, and why does it take the CEO to see those things? And he said, is when he said that to himself that he had to step back, and he's like, I am the CEO. I should be the one catching those things. It does fall on me. Say the marketing company dropped the ball by putting the wrong picture with the wrong story, but me as the CEO, I should have caught it before it ever went out. So he said that he has taken a few steps back and is going over the details And that leadership is about finding and doing the little things. It's not just sitting back in your big chair and overseeing. It's about all of the minor details. So you, as the CEO of all of your own companies, it's up to you to fine-comb those details and to, know that what you are doing, you're putting out a quality product and name for yourself. The way you're constructing your business is with integrity, with honesty, with a drive for them and not necessarily for yourself. Things like that. Run your business the way you want people to see you. If you see a company that has bad customer service, look at your own customer service. Are you following up with your challengers? Are you keeping them motivated? Are you, helping them when they have issues? Those kinds of things. Because that's what it is. It's the little things that we do each day that go into this business that creates something big. The other thing that he says is it's hard, period. It's hard. What we do is hard. This is not an easy job. And he said that that's one thing that he wants people to start using is the hashtag it's hard, and he's going to start checking it. It's hard to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning for those of you who do and work out before you go to work. It's hard. Yes, thank you. Like, big round of applause for those people, because my day don't start till 10. So,
my day starts at like 6, but you will not see me up there doing like that Insanity Max 30 jumping. No.
Or those of you who do your workouts at 11 o'clock every night, is Kim on the call? Those of you who do every night, do your workouts at 11 o'clock every night before you go to bed. Like, kudos to you who are doing that. Making your workouts happen every day is hard. Getting told no by your friends and family is hard. Putting yourself out there, sharing your pictures, trying to motivate people when that crab effect, everybody wants to pull you down. Nobody wants to see you succeed. Everybody wants you to fail at this because they're uncomfortable with what you're doing. That's hard. But what you get in return is worth so much more. And all of that negativity and all that, you can let it pull you down, or you can keep moving forward. Because what's on the other end, I can assure you, is so much greater than what they're pulling you down into. So yeah, that was his big talk today. Hitting Success Club every month is hard. It's hard to sell a challenge pack. The words came out of his mouth. Like, how many times have we been told challenge packs are easy? It's easy. It's easy to sell a challenge pack. We get told that all the time. And we're sitting there like, no, it's not. It's freaking hard. Well, Carl said it today. Selling a challenge pack is hard. Shakeology is the most expensive shake in the entire world, and nobody wants it. Nobody can afford it. He was like, that's not true, but that's how people act. He said, I know that it's hard for you guys to sell a challenge pack. He said, but you do it anyway. You do it anyway. Because it's not about you, and it's not about lining your pockets with money, and it's not about, moving up in the ranks, and it's not about the recognition. It's about helping people. There are some sick, unhealthy people in this world who are unhappy, who are depressed, who are, miserable in their own skin, who need us to constantly share our story so that they can see that glimmer of hope or that possibility for them. And if you're not sharing your story, then you're doing these people a disservice. Another thing that he said that was extremely powerful is if you have people on your team who have products and they're not sharing them, tell them to send their products back. I was like, dang. Yeah, if you have people on your team who are not sharing about their products, have them send their products back, because that's not the people I want representing this company. Like, Carl Daikeler laying it down. I thought that was pretty powerful. He said, it's up to us to promote these products. It's up to us to change these people's lives. And if you don't want to do that as a coach, then, he doesn't necessarily want you representing the company. Oh my gosh, it's like, I can't even say that without feeling like a little embarrassed and afraid. So anyway, there were 4 calls to action that he had for us today. Have a good attitude. No matter what, have a good attitude. It's not going to hurt anything. Take action to improve your self-esteem. It's very hard to be comfortable and put yourself out there, especially in the beginning, especially for you new coaches. It's not easy at all, especially if you're new to Facebook. Maybe you haven't always been a poster, or maybe this is a complete lifestyle change for you. I know it was for me. When I started this, everybody always saw me posting at the bars or smoking cigarettes or fast food. Like I was a totally different person, and now here I am all of a sudden, talking all positive and posting about all these healthy recipes and stuff. That was a huge change for me, and it was not an easy one to make, but the more I did it, the more action that I took, the more I put myself out there, the more I shared the changes I was making, the more self-esteem that I got, the more I worked out, the more I was a product of the product, the more results I got, the more self-esteem I built, the more confidence I had. So he says that take the action to improve your self-esteem. So that was number 2. Number 3, focus on asking and caring about people. The intent of this company is to help them achieve their goals. That's our mission statement. If you've never read the Beachbody mission statement, it's, I can't do it word for word. I should be able to, but I can't. But it's about helping people reach their goals, not our goals, their goals. I know when I was first brought into this, Lindsay didn't look at me as someone to, help her rank advance or, whatever. She looked at me as my sister needs help. My sister is unhappy. She's unhealthy. She, has lost her job. She's got all of this going on. Beachbody can help her. And that's how I was brought in. And that's how everyone should be brought into this, whether it's a challenge pack, Shakeology, a coaching opportunity. How will this benefit them? Because it's not about you anymore. You've already been given the gift. It's time for you to give it away. And you need to care about them and have their mindset at heart, or their benefit at heart, whatever, more than your own. That's been hitting home with me a lot lately, because I've been pushing for my own goals, but I haven't been doing it the way it needs to be done. I've been pushing for my goals and therefore bringing all these people in and not necessarily focused on, how it can help them. So that's definitely something that I'm changing in my own mindset in my own business. So that was number 3. Number 4, be enthusiastic. Be so enthusiastic it's infectious. Have you ever heard the girl who is just always happy? And you're like, how are you always happy? But then you get around her and you can't help but to just be happy too. Be that person. Be that person. Like, negative things happen in our life. People piss us off. We get speeding tickets. The lady at Target was a B. All of that stuff happens. Keep it off your Facebook, because nobody cares, because it's happening to them too. Because then we can all share about the crap that's happening, whatever. But that's not even the focus. We are a positive light. We are a beacon of change. We are what we want to see. How bad do you hate when you're scrolling through your Facebook and every other person's sentence starts with UGH, hate it. Like, I will unfollow that person faster than anybody. Be so enthusiastic about what we are doing in this business, what you are doing in your life, what you are creating in your life. Be so enthusiastic about your future and how this is going to change you and your family and your friends and just everybody around you. Be so enthusiastic about that. It's infectious. Be the person that someone wants to come to you and say, you know what? Your posts inspire me. What you said today really touched me. That really meant a lot today. So that was the 4 calls to action from Carl Daikeler. And then we heard from the Southeast regions, the director. I'm not even remember her name now. Hold on. You would think I would know all this stuff off the top of my head. I don't. What is her name? Someone say her name.
Something weird.
It is something weird. Thank you.
Ketchen or something like. I don't know how to say
it's
it.
Like I can almost spell it, but I can't. Oh, here we go. Keyshawn. Keyshawn. It's Keichun. Keyshawn. All right. Well, then Keyshawn spoke with us, and she's awesome. She is just like this all ball of spunky energy too. She gave some calls to action as well that I wanted to share with you guys. Hers was number 1, wake up with intention. Wake up and know what you're going to do today. Know where you want to go. Know what direction your business is heading in. Know the people that you want to help. Wake up with intention. You're going to have a good day. Today is going to be the best day ever. And go from there. Number 2, encourage one coach to come to Summit. One new person that has not already decided to go, they need to come. I already have my list of who those people are going to be. Registration is open until June 30th. So you can register for Summit up until June 30th. There's still room, all of that stuff. We can work out all of the details. We can get you set up on the tracks, all of those things by June 30th. So Summit is amazing. Summit does something to you that just really sets you on fire. All of the calls, all of the get-togethers, the Super Saturdays, the Summits, all of those things are so important. And they're not just fun or extra expenses or, whatever. I mean, they are crucial moments that can define your business and change it and force it into this like super blast that you wouldn't even know was possible. So if you're not already registered for Summit, make it happen. Make it happen. It's unbelievable, guys. All right. Number 3, reach a summit before Summit, which means what is the highest possible goal you can set for yourself? Achievable in 31 days. Reach it. If you haven't reached it, reach it. If you already have reached it, great. Set another one. And she says, do not coast. We're in the last part of this month. If you're already at Success Club 10, fantastic. 5, fantastic. Keep going. Month's not over. If you've already helped, your 3 people that you set a month, great. Help another person. Do not coast out the end of the months. There might be that one person that you missed or that one follow-up that you didn't do because you were afraid or, whatever. Work till the end of the month. It's only going to send your business further. You're only going to help more people. You're only going to build a bigger business. So do not coast the rest of the month. Those were her 3 calls. And then she talks about a BHAG. When she first said it, I was like, oh, what? There's a BHAG. But it's a big, hairy, audacious goal. So she says be mindful of your BHAGs. Work on your BHAGs. So, all right. So that was from the call today. I know that they recorded them. I don't know if they'll be shared. I'm assuming they will be because they share everything. Like, we're a river around here. So I would assume that they're probably going to be shared in probably the back office after a week or so. So if I see that that is the case, I will post the calls. But yeah, it was really fun being on that call today. So those are things to work for in this business. There was a conversation I was having earlier. As this company grows, the expectations and the qualifications are going to get harder because there's so many people that are in this business. As the company grows, the people who are growing with it will be rewarded more. So, which, might be a little daunting, but I have the ambition and the know that I am going to grow with this company. Like, I don't want to sit around idle. I want to keep going. Like, I don't have, top coach in mind or anything. That's just not something that I want to push for. But I do plan on growing and rank advancing and building a financially free status for my family. And the only way to do that is to keep moving forward with this business. When we've already seen that qualification, Success Club 10, to get leads now. that's probably going to get, I don't know if it'll go much higher than that, but things like that are going to start changing. Instead of the star diamond reception, it was a 2-star reception. Things like that are going to start changing. Qualification into leadership, qualification into the retreats and things like that are going to get harder and harder for us to obtain, because they want us to grow. So if we just have a whole bunch of mediocre people just kind of sitting around not really doing a whole lot, then the company itself isn't growing and we aren't reaching the number of people that we should be reaching. So have the intention, know where you want your business to go, have a vision for the future. That was something I struggled with in the beginning. I really didn't have a vision for what I wanted, so it made it very hard for me to work towards goals, because I didn't know how to set a goal, because I didn't know what I wanted. I was just doing the daily activities and was just getting by. But it was once I hit diamond and I really started to believe in myself and believe in the possibility of me growing this business, that I had to set a vision for my future, that I had to know what I wanted from myself and from this company. And it gave me intentions for my day. Like I knew what I had to do in order to get to these goals. And that's something that I urge for you all to sit down and do if you haven't already done. Know what it is that you want out of this business. Is it, top 10 coach? Is it financial freedom? And if it's financial freedom, what does that number look like? What is financial freedom for you? How much money do you need to make to consider yourself financially free? It's a lot easier to work towards a number and reverse engineer it than it is to just say financially free. What was I saying? If it's, pay off your house payment, if it's, a lot of it's money for me. So I always go back to money. Feel free to throw out other things that can be a vision for your family. A life by design, we say that all the time. You do have the ability and the option to create a life by design. If that's travel when you want to travel, if that's homeschool your kids so that you can travel, whatever it is that you want out of this company, do not sell yourself short. Create that vision, reverse engineer it, and know what you got to do each day to get there. Consistency is going to be the key to all of that. Consistently sharing your story, your passion, your drive, your intention, your heart for this company, these products, and the people that you're wanting to help, that is what is necessary for this business. Sharing here and there, disappearing for a couple of weeks, throwing up a sale ad anytime that comes, it's not going to cut it. You will fail miserably in this business if you are not consistent with your sharing. Not selling, sharing. Share your workouts. Share your meal plans. If you used to be a fast food eater, talk about how now you eat at home. If you, never knew how to clean eat and now you all of a sudden are, share those things. Those are things people want to know. That's what draws attention to you. Share your workouts. Share any kind of small goal or thing that you hit in your business. If you made $20 and it filled up your car off your Beachbody business, share that. My first Beachbody paycheck filled up my car because I worked out of my living room. That's something. It may not seem big, but it's something, and that'll catch somebody's eye, and then they'll watch you. And then you'll keep sharing all the different things. Then it'll be like you paid your power bill. And then it'll be you just paid off Disney for your entire family. And then it'll be you bought a new car. And then it'll be you paid off your house payment. Those small things will catch people's attention. The big things, if they're not already in, we'll bring them in. No achievement is too small to share, because it's something that you have worked for, and it's something you're achieving, and it's something somebody else out there probably needs for themselves as well. All right. The last thing I want to talk about is personal development. There again, going back to me in the beginning, personal development was one of the things that I avoided like the plague. I hated to read. I lied to my sister all the time and told her I was reading books that I wasn't reading. And she knew that I wasn't doing it because there was a disconnect between my progression and my frustration, I guess, maybe, with the business, and it all came down to personal development. We give so much of ourselves each day to our challengers, to these messages, to Facebook, to positivity, to our families, to our friends, to our everything that we do in life. We just give and give and give ourselves. And if we never put anything back in, you're going to run dry. That negativity is going to creep in, and the frustration is going to really drag you down. Personal development is the only way to combat any of that. I will always be grateful to Beachbody, not because of my physical transformation, but because of my mental transformation and my emotional transformation. And it's because of the personal development that is required of me, of this business. I have changed tremendously in my outlook on life and my outlook on people. That is something that I will always take away from this business, whether I gain 50 pounds back or 100 pounds or whatever, like, it doesn't matter. If I stopped working out today and continued to do my personal development, I would still be grateful for this business because of that. It's also not something that you can start and stop. It needs to be continuous. And I feel like whatever you're going through in your life, you need to be reading something for that. There may be times in your life where you're happy and things are great emotionally and whatever, and you need more business development. Great, read a business personal development book. There's times where I've read business personal development and I can feel myself falling short, and I need something for self-improvement. So I may have to mix it up. Anyway, whatever kind of personal development, 10 minutes or 10 pages a day, if not more. Listen to it, read it, however you can get it in the shower, getting ready during the day, doing dishes, folding laundry. I always have personal development on. Cooking, in the car. Anytime that I have busy work that I don't need my brain, I listen to my personal development. So highly, highly recommend that. If you don't have a personal development book, get one. If you don't have audio, whatever, get it. There's free personal development on YouTube. There's podcasts. Like, there's an unlimited source of personal development. So I don't have time to read is not an excuse. All right. Okay, so that's my whole spiel. Does anyone have anything that they want to talk about, ask a question about? Anything. Like, this is free talk for you all. Floor is open. Oh yeah, we still got 30 minutes. Or 25 minutes. Nobody? Come on.
What are we talking about?
Angela, not you. You got bigger fish to fry.
Well, nobody else is going to talk, so I'll start.
That's true.
Sheena and Aaron are kicking ass right now, guys. Who's going to catch up?
Well, how are they kicking? What are we doing?
Sheena, you're at 14 now, and Aaron's at 16.
Yeah, I'm 4 on my husband, so I'm trying to decide whether to put stuff on him or keep it on me so I can possibly get the signed copy of Fixate. So that's my debate of the evening.
Your husband's at 4?
Yeah. And he's Emerald, so
Get him
to 5. Get him to 5, and then put all the rest of them on you so you get Fixate.
well, and every time I sell a challenge pack on him, I end up getting like $30 more because of he's got 5,000 cycle banked. So, well, that was when I signed a coach, so I don't know if that'll help with challenge packs too. I have to look at it, but
Nice. You guys are kicking butt. I love it. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna start calling on people. Come on, somebody's got to have something to share. Something exciting. Sheeny, what was it you posted in the group today that was exciting?
I don't remember.
Sheena's going to go diamond and get a diamond shirt and get high-fived by Carl.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
There was something about a conversation that you had. Oh, it was you in person. Was it you talking to the people in person?
I met with these two ladies together on Monday. and they both bought challenge packs on the spot. And the one girl was thinking about signing up as a coach. The other girl, who I'm friends with, can't because she does Rodan and Fields. But she even was telling her friend, you need to do this. You need to be a coach because you would be really, really good at it. Because she's been teaching gymnastics to little kids for like years and stuff. And then I met with another lady last night that I've known for quite a while. And she had gastric bypass surgery 12 years ago. And she's actually done pretty well keeping the weight off, but she's never gotten in really good shape, and now she wants to, and she signed as a coach tonight. So she just completed her enrollment like an hour ago. So I'm going to start with everybody in person because then they take it more seriously.
That's awesome. Yeah, in person is so much more powerful than through messages, which, I mean, we get in our little habits of messaging everybody or whatever just because it's easy and it's convenient and it's there. And I don't do in person near as much as I should, or even on the phone. But to hear the excitement in your voice, like if I just typed out everything that, you know, Carl said on the call, it'd be like, you know, but to hear that excitement and to see like the passion and the, you know, all of the body movements and like the excitement in your body, that does something. There's a call who Simon Sinek, the Start With Why guy, there was a call that he did that it was talking about how, which is crazy, how technology is ruining business. It's like, oh my God, I run my entire business through technology. What are you talking about? But not having that handshake and that eye-to-eye contact is ruining business. Even on calls like this, it's like you can hear me, you can see my voice, like you see my face, you hear my voice, you hear the excitement, you see that I'm involved and I'm excited and whatever. But if I was to say, hey, let's shake on it, we can't shake on it, and that's important in business. And it's like, even if someone says, that they're going to join our challenge group or they're going to buy this product and then they're going to use this product, I feel like more people would do it if you could physically say, okay, let's shake on it. But we don't have that in technology. He even went to the example of, say that you strike a deal with somebody in person and everything's a go. They're going to buy your challenge bag. They're going to participate in the group. They're going to do everything. And you go, great, let's shake on it. And they go, no. Say, what? What? Even though they bought the product, they said they were going to, they get in your challenge group, you would still have that feeling of they're not going to do this because they wouldn't shake on it, right? Like the call made total sense to me. But it made me really think about our business and how we conduct business. It's all through messages, and there's not that personal touch. And it's even, even in the challenge groups, we post our pictures and all of that stuff, but there's a lot of that personal touch is gone. And I've been trying to think, like, what's the best way that we can personally engage with our challengers more, especially like our leads. These leads don't know us from Adam, and we are reaching out to them, inviting them to our challenge groups and friend requesting them on Facebook, and they're probably like, what in the hell? No. Maybe send videos to them, like a video of yourself with their name. Hey, I'm a real person, and I really care about you, and I'm really here to help you. I feel like they would respond more to that than, the copy and paste message that my assistant sends.
How would you do that if you're emailing, though?
Can't you send a video through email?
I don't, without doing a YouTube, I don't know how you would.
You can, from your phone, record it from your phone, and you can email it. There's probably a time limit, but you don't need it to be like a 15-minute long video. Nobody's going to watch that. So, hey, Erin, it's Angela. Just wanted to let you know I'm a real live person.
Yep.
Check it out. But the thing with that is, and I will say this is me, if somebody sent me a video because it's going to show up to download that video, I'm not going to click that link.
No, I wouldn't do that
Think about all the things that could be. I'm not clicking it.
See, there's gotta be a way for us to personally connect more with our challengers and our leads, like especially our leads.
I mean, maybe a YouTube. I mean, yeah, everybody that's on your channel is going to see it, but I mean, you're not really saying anything bad. You're just telling them,
You
Yeah.
well,
can make your YouTube links so that your video is only accessible to the people who have access to that direct link, I think. You can also
It's something
hide
to try.
it. So you could leave it visible for a week and then hide it. I mean, unless you're Caleb, you probably don't have 5 million subscribers on your Facebook or on your YouTube channel. So the people going there are like people that you're actually sending the video to. So if you do one lead a week, you send out that video and say, hey, this is a link to my YouTube channel. If you don't feel comfortable clicking the link, you can search me. The video's there. It's me saying hi to you. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't click a link from a random person in my email. That's just me. I wouldn't do it on Facebook either. So I think like saying, you know, you can search me. This is me, just so you know.
well, and with voice, I've started to do the voice messages for invites and follow-ups. And Scotty did a really good, was it Scotty? I think it was Scotty. No, it was Caleb. Did a really good video on that on his YouTube, and I can share it. But but basically he does like all his invites through the voice record, and it's limited to 60 seconds. So, and he always, you know, does something like, his example was that he did his mom, and she started a blog and said, you know, I really love the blog you started. Dad's report card's funny, da 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 da, and then went into his invite. So it wasn't just like this, hey, I'm starting a challenge group. Do you want to join me? It was, you know, kind of going on their Facebook, and it takes a couple more, you know, it takes 20 more seconds, but, and I've had people respond to those better this week than just sending them a text invite.
So I'm reading through the comments, sorry. I don't use the voice messenger as much as I should, but I talk text so much that the few times I've tried, I'm like, hey girl, exclamation point, and then it's like, crap, and then I never know how to not send it, and then I do. So then they get the message, it's like, hey girl, exclamation point.
Is there a way to not send it?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to drag your hand away, and it'll say drag to cancel.
Oh
And
my
that's how
God,
you do it.
really?
Yeah, I can never do it.
I'm so guilty of sending Danielle like the most random messages. Like I'll start saying something and then I'm like, and I'll forget what I'm saying and I'm like, oh, crap. Sorry about that. I didn't finish my thought.
If you like slide it up instead of letting it go, it'll delete it too on there.
See, that's why we have a group of people, and that's why we're not all trying to figure this out on our own, because we would just be walking around in circles trying to not send messages or, you know, whatever. Yeah. So that's something that I want to work on. More videos, more voice messages, more personal stuff. If I could get, I feel like if I could get all of my potential coaches and challengers on a call like this, like a one-on-one with me, it would be a lot better. Because not everybody can meet up in person. And I don't like talking really on the phone without seeing their face. Because I'm very awkward on the phone. Like, for whatever reason, I get on the phone and I'm very socially awkward. And, like, we always try and talk at the same time. And I hate that. It ruins the conversation. So I would rather be able to do this with everybody.
We did do a coach opportunity call that went really well. Rebecca had, I think, like 2 coaches sign after it. And then another one of my coaches still is talking to the coach or the lady who was interested. But it was during the sneak peek. It was like the week during the sneak peek. And I know Lindsay's talking about doing like a DFG sneak peek, I think once a week. And then, or once a month. Was it once a month or once a week? Do you remember, Courtney?
Probably more once a month, because once a week is a lot.
Yeah, and then there was weekly other groups. I think it was Emerald groups weekly or something. But anyways, she was doing that, and maybe during that week that she's doing that, we could do like a coaching opportunity call. Like anybody who's in the sneak peek to get one-on-one and basically just what questions you have. Some people might, and some people did ask questions that they were scared to ask in the group. So.
Except I'm going to request that you give me the list of stuff we have to talk about ahead of time next time, because Rebecca called on me and I was like, and I felt like a total dweeb.
So you guys like scripted it out?
We did questions for the coaches, like your why, what you enjoy about the business, what has the business done for you, da 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 da.
And I
Nice.
started crying while talking about my why, and I felt like a double ass.
No, if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not good enough. If you can't talk about your why without it making you tear up, it's not good enough. You need to find a new one. Because if you're not going to cry over it, you're not going to push for it. That's like as nice as I can say that. Period.
Like selling your house because you can't sleep at night.
Right? Yeah, selling your house because you're afraid people are breaking into it and leaving you strange leaf messages on your back porch. That's scary as hell. You have a good why. Sell your house, get out of there. See, you're crying about it, aren't you, right now, Sheena? Are you crying right now?
No, I was laughing at Angela's leaf messages, and it's not funny, but it's funny.
I laugh about it because honestly, that's how I deal with anxiety and stress. So I don't know. I have 2 guard cats outside right now.
God, cats. I like that.
My one cat is 27 pounds.
You get him on the beach body?
Maybe I could sign him as a coach and hold my weight.
There you go. Use
Get
your
him a
cat
social
like
security number.
get him a social security number, yeah. Use your cat like Caleb uses Sheila. All right. So for a couple of you coaches who are on here who don't know who Caleb is, what's Caleb's last name?
Thomas.
Caleb Thomas. Either look up his YouTube or his Facebook. The boy is brilliant. He really is. What rank is he now? Does anybody know?
I know and I loved his video about going from emerald to diamond, emerald to diamond, emerald to diamond. When I watched that video, I'm like, when I'm hitting diamond, I am not freaking losing it. Because my self-esteem cannot handle emerald to diamond, emerald to diamond. And yeah, that, and then did you see his post that was like, all you people watching and not commenting on my post, me and Sheila want to see your comments now?
No. I don't follow him anymore. Gosh, I need to follow him again, I guess. But he's brilliant. He's so super funny. He tells it like it is. He has wonderful videos. He's a really good one to follow if you need that constant positivity. He's a good one. Scotty Hobbs is a good one. Gosh, there's so many. Anita Myron.
I am she doesn't have a ton of YouTube videos, but I really, really, really enjoy following Amy Silverman. And I'm sorry if my language offends anybody. I know there's a couple new coaches on here, but she really just gives no fucks. She will tell you that on her page. She's very blunt and very doesn't care. She's number 3 in the company last year, and I don't know. She just reminds me of me with a lot more confidence.
Yep, she's a good one. Evilson, what's her first name? She just had a baby and she has 6-pack abs. She had 6-pack. She could flex her stomach while she was pregnant and still have abs. Evilson.
Yeah.
Was her last name.
I follow her on Instagram.
She's really, really good. Brandy Botts. I mean, there's just tons and tons of coaches out there.
Alyssa Shoemaker.
Yep. Alyssa Shoemaker, yeah.
Melissa McAllister, Melissa Maid.
Just any of the top coaches, just any of the coaches that really that you feel like you connect with, because they'll give you inspiration. There'll be days where you feel like you don't have anything to post, or you really don't, you don't feel in the zone or whatever, and your favorite coach will post something and you're like, yes, and then you can feed off of that and build your own thing from it. So definitely seek out the coaches that you like the most. YouTube is great. But yeah, so that's another recommendation for you new guys. Go and seek out some coaches that you like and that you want to follow. And there's a list in the back office under recognition. It's under the news and training, I believe, under the news and training tab. And then there's like a recognition. And it'll give you all the top coaches. It'll list off all the top coaches. So you can go through and check them all out on Facebook or YouTube or whatever and follow them. Regina Linford's a good one. She's very sweet. I don't know. But anyway, so that's that. Oh, 8:53. We killed those 25 minutes really good.
I do have a question that's really important, Courtney.
Yeah, go.
Are we going to have any sort of team dinner? Are you planning anything for Summit?
Summit, yes. I don't think it will be a dinner because I don't know enough about the area to try and find and book a restaurant, and then to try and figure out numbers and who all could be there and who can't be there and blah, 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 all of that. I'm afraid to try and do a dinner, but I definitely want to find a central location and a time for everyone to get together. Hopefully the shirts will be in by then and I will have everyone's shirts to give. But if not, we can do our group picture and all of that stuff. I really do want us to have that. Stephanie and I were talking today, probably either Thursday night or Friday night. Probably more Thursday night because all we have is, what's it called, Steph? The welcome thing.
The opening ceremony, whatever.
Ceremony.
Yes, opening ceremony. Gosh. My brain just doesn't work sometimes. We have opening ceremony at 7, and then after that, there's nothing. But then Friday night are the parties, SC party and Diamond party, or it's 2-star Diamond party, whatever. And then I know that there's not a whole lot of us going to the Star Diamond party, so that could be an option afterwards. I like the Thursday night idea better because there's not a whole lot going on. Are you all in favor of that?
I have no idea what you just said, but can I interrupt?
Yeah.
I just got a text from Danielle. I'm in the process of posting in her group. But she just got, her dad was in a really bad motorcycle accident.
Oh, no.
Ago, and she just found out about it. She's at the hospital with the sheriff, waiting to get back into the trauma ICU. She's assuming that he's unconscious, and they haven't been able to contact any family.
Oh, no.
So if she's absent, if anybody is under her, or if anybody needs anything, just try to refrain from tagging her, reach out to other people, post in the groups. That's what I'm posting in Dynasty. To either, reach out to me or another coach who, that can help them, or to post an IV. So she said she'll let me know if she hears anything else. And I'm going to post in, I don't know if anybody's in her challenge group right now, but I'm going to post in the morning for her. She's just been posting random posts, so I'm just going to, day 4, so I'll just find a random day 4 and post it for her.
Okay. Thank you.
But I'll post if she doesn't post first if I hear something from her. I told her to text me. I'll be up for a while, so.
Okay.
Should we post in the DFG prayer group?
Yeah, I'll post in there too.
Yep. God, I hate that. I never know how to segue away from stuff like that because I want to give it its due respect.
Well, we can go back to talking about Summit. I mean, I just wanted to make sure I let you know.
Yeah, God,
Yeah.
that's so hard.
Do you want me to post an ID too?
Yeah, go ahead and post in there
Okay.
and let people know that, if they need anything, to give her time and to come to others. And then, of course, say a prayer for her and her family.
All right.
So tentatively, we'll do a Thursday night thing. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with the area. I don't know the layout of like the hotels and the LP field, or I don't know any of that. Stephanie, if you want to I know you got a lot going on, but I mean, if you want to scout out something, that would be great. I'll be there Wednesday day, so I can scout out then too. But yeah, Thursday night, I would love if as many people as possible could get together. And I don't know what DFG plans are. Maybe it's something we could coordinate with them as well. I know Lindsay will probably have elite stuff that she has to do.
We've been talking about doing something on Wednesday night for those of us that'll be there Wednesday. That's with Danielle. That's in our small DE Summit group. So,
well, yeah, Wednesday night, there's that honky tonk thing as well. And I know a lot of people won't be there Wednesday night though. So if you guys, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But let's tentatively say Thursday night after opening ceremonies.
You wanting a place to for dinner, or just look for a place that we all can get together?
Just a place where we can all get together, because I really don't see trying to fit everybody in for a sit down and together and eat dinner. But if there's a place where you can sit outside, or I don't know.
There's tons of those.
Okay, yeah, something like that.
No, we went to one that's the Acme Feed and Seed. It's pretty cool atmosphere, and they have 3 different levels. And the first level is pretty crowded, but the second level was pretty cool. It was I think they had sushi and stuff like that. But I think you can order downstairs and then take it up to the second and third levels, I think is what you could do. But they have sitting booths and couches and stuff like that where you can mingle and stuff and walk around and all that.
Yes, that's perfect. So let's if you can scout that place out a little bit more, maybe I can look them up and call them and just see. And
Okay.
then I'll need a roundabout number on who thinks that they can be there or meet up or whatever. Awesome. Or if we even need to have a number of people, if we can just show up.
Right.
Okay. Anything else? Nope. All right. I have one last thing. Huge secret. If you don't like secrets, hop a film.
I know the secret. I need to know secrets. You gotta tell me.
It's huge.
Tell us.
Huge.
Huge. What is it? Tell me now.
You're pregnant?
Are you really? Are you excited? I'm excited. You recorded that part.
Wait, I can't see your face. Where are you at? I'm on my mobile phone.